contextual. And there are so many different nuances that can change the meaning of the sentence so dramatically. For example, if it's meant as a joke and or they're using, sarcasm, how is NLP managing that now, would you say?
That's a really good question. Scale. The biggest single answer is scale. The corpus of text that these models are processing to build their understanding is truly phenomenal. Google, I don't know if you remember, about 10, maybe even more years ago, 15, Google got in a bit of trouble for scanning books without paying copyright. And all the publishers were jumping up and down at them, and they got away with it. They now have almost every published book in an archive that you can download and train your natural language processing models on. They've captured all of Wikipedia, and there's a downloadable summary of Wikipedia articles that you can train on. All the text from certain newspapers for a certain period has been downloaded. All the text from the United Nations with all of the translations from all the transcripts is available. So these single language models are now morphing into multilingual models. And some of those models that do translation are actually performing better than the single language models, even when tasked with single language questions and answers and so on. So in one respect, the scale of the language corpus that these models are trained on is making them more accurate. The size and the engineering that goes into the networks is also helping. But you do raise one of the flaws that in a finance context, we often deal with terms that are a little bit different to what the community talks about. So overweight in the community will often be talking and referring to someone who's a bit obese and has a negative connotation, whereas in stocks and so on, it's obviously a positive connotation. So sometimes you might need to fine tune your model to shift the performance of overweight from a negative connotation zone to a positive connotation zone. And the other ones, phrases that we use, free cash flow, EBITDA, all these types of terms probably do not get encoded properly. The three words for free cash flow on their own have a very different meaning to free cash flow as a financial concept. So the natural language models that are available are amazing. They're bigger and better than you could build yourself, most likely, but they still need to be fine-tuned. And thankfully, the tools are available to do that. And you don't need too much data to do the fine-tuning. Hopefully that answers your question.
I remember Berowne, I was reading an article put out by OpenAI talking about NLP and sarcasm, saying, I love this jumper, it's disgusting, and I love this jumper, it's disgusting. It's like, how do you know which sentiment is better than the other? And retailers are forever, and I'm not sure if this has been solved yet, but retailers are forever trying to decipher, comments with NLP. But the human language has, excuse me, so many nuances that you could spend your entire life training a model and you still won't get there.
Yeah, well, how many times do people in TV shows miss the sarcasm?
Exactly.
When their grumpy boss says something to them straight-faced and they take it the wrong way. Like, humans struggle with sarcasm too, and especially cross-cultural sarcasm, where someone in America might not get some British sarcasm or something like that.